Hey everybody, I'm Adam Bradshaw and we're back talking about coins. Alright guys, like I told you guys last time, we're going to have guests from all over the world that have expertise in certain coins and are going to give us some insight about different coins. We're going to start with my younger brother, Tom Bradshaw, who has been working on his own coin for quite a few years. It's been on the market since 2013. It's called Hyperstake, and he's also working on a top 50 coin called PIVX. So he's working on that coin as the lead developer. It's been worth less than $1 and now it's up to $9. It's been up to over $15. So we're gonna talk to Tom. What's up, Tom?
Hey Adam, yeah, I'm here.
What is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake?
So proof of work and proof of stake are sort of competing consensus systems for finding decentralized consensus among a network of participants. Proof of work uses the concept of work to decide the correct blockchain, and they calculate that by seeing these mining machines taking the total amount of computation those machines are doing to determine what's the valid blockchain. They just look at the blockchain that's had the most computation or work put into it to determine that. And that takes a lot of electricity and pollutes the environment and things like that, but it works and it does a really good job at doing what it's supposed to do. Proof of stake, on the other hand, instead of using computation or those mining machines, it finds consensus by looking at the amount of coins a person holds, and that is roughly translated into a mechanism to determine consensus just based on the amount of coins the participants in the network hold. So the stakeholders are actually the ones who are able to determine the correct blockchain, which is a little bit different than that proof of work, and that can be done without using all of that electricity and startup costs and all of those things that come along with those proof of work systems.
Do you think that proof of stake maybe is the future of some of these coins, or what are some proof of stake coins that are well known, and are there any other coins that have a plan to maybe go towards proof of stake as opposed to proof of work because maybe it'll save electricity?
Yeah, I think a lot of the coins out there see the benefit of proof of work, especially when they see that they aren't even necessarily deciding their own path, because miners might be mining on their coin that have no interest in the coin itself. They just want to mine and then dump those coins, and they could negatively impact that coin. Ethereum, the number 2 coin, is currently proof of work, and they've seen some of those problems, and they are working towards switching over to proof of stake within the next few years. PIVX, which I work on, is also, it used to be proof of work, and I converted it into a proof of stake coin. Hyperstake, the other coin that I work on and created in 2014, we really focus on making proof of stake the main feature of the coin and sort of push it to its boundaries a little bit. There's quite a few other proof of stake coins out there. I think Neo is one in the top 10 or 20 coins that uses proof of stake. And there's quite a few out there, but the major ones like Bitcoin are proof of work, and we'll be competing with that for a long time. I don't think they'll ever change that.
So what are some other interesting coins that you think are worth watching?
There's a lot of interesting projects out there. I sort of think of it in a few different clusters of interests that coins are working on. There is the anonymous privacy type coins, of which PIVX, which I work on, focuses on privacy. and quick transactions. Monero is probably the leader in that space right now in the anonymous private transactions. Smart contracts is something that I would consider another category. That is what Ethereum, Neo, and a few others are working on, and are able to do really cool things using these things called smart contracts that other blockchains are not able to do. And then there's also just traditional value storage, which is what Bitcoin itself does, is just a store of value. And there's quite a few newer, not necessarily new, but projects that are being focused on right now that are focused on really, really quick transactions and a large amount of transactions per minute so that they can scale and compete with companies like Visa. So Ripple and a few other currencies like Stellar have been focusing on that area.
All right, Tom, thanks for joining us today on Talking Coins. Next time we'll have another guest that'll come and talk about the crypto world with us, maybe give us a little insight about what's going on with certain coins. And so join us. If you want to follow our show, don't forget to subscribe here on Talking Coins.